expect a high rate from the specialist. So it's going to be your problem, right? So you have to find ways to convince the customer. So you will train your technicians to have, arguments ready to explain, to push, for example, the environmental side of it, et cetera, that you don't damage their bodywork. So you have you try to sell this to the customer. A lot of them don't even know that this is possible. So, but I've not seen a model yet where the customer has no choice, but it could be a model if you have, like a budget insurance where the customer, for example, is somewhere written that they have to accept the repair. Another really important part is lobbying. It's really, again, something Swiss. It's lobbying with the MSK, which is I don't know which countries you are from. It's like the MOT in the UK, for example. It's like a technical, or the DVLA in the US. It's like a technical check that you have to go to for your car every 2 years. And their experts are usually quite close to the car and garage industry. And you have to do a lot of lobbying for them to accept repair. We've had cases again and again where we would do a repair and then the official expert will actually say, no, this has to be replaced and send them to his body, in the body shop. But we've done a lot of, lobbying work there on these government bodies to make sure that they are actually in favor of that. The advantage for the industry is if you have any crack or chip in the windscreen, the car will not pass. So there's a good side of that as well. They will actually send the driver or the person who owns the car, they will send them to have this repaired. And ideally, they would then, of course, come to you. So this is another way. If you make good lobbying, good connections there, then they will send them to you. Same with the police, for example. If you have cities with a higher crime rate, like Geneva or Zurich, if you have a good connection with the police, whenever there is broken in cars, they can recommend the customer to come to you. I mean, then there's a whole lobbying side of getting customers.
And would you rate these companies differently when it comes to their key success factors? Would you say that the DSIs, or Swiss Glass are different, or are they kind of rate the same? I guess you say that the DSI and Car Glass are rated the same, and then Swiss Glass just because they're smaller.
Yes, I think. I mean, there's one big difference with Car Glass. Car Glass is a multinational company coming, with a London head office. So they're foreigners coming into Switzerland, which is not to be underestimated. You've seen many big supermarket chains, et cetera, fail. And it also has to do that there is a strong, national pride to buying Swiss and using Swiss companies or local companies, et cetera. So this is definitely an advantage that others have, which can be directly with the customer preference, but also, of course, when you are winning over insurers, for example, et cetera. I think that the relationship game, probably some competitors like Deza have advantages in this game. I mean, the Trösch company, which is that glass, that glass giant. I mean, automotive glass is just a small part of their business. They're also a $1 billion company. They're all privately owned, family owned, and the Trösch family is deeply inside Swiss politics as well. So there is a whole level of relationship which is not easy to crack for a outside company.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, I think that was everything. Do you have any other questions, Evgeny?
Probably only one. Could you tell us typical margins for specialists in Switzerland?
No, I cannot. I mean, I would like to, but I don't think I can do that. That's not exactly public knowledge.
Okay. Okay, we are not looking at trying to get the margins of a specific player. It's more the general what you think would be a reasonable margin.
I mean,
But if you're not
we talked about,
it's okay. Yeah?
we talked about, let me maybe approximate it just a little bit. I mean, we talked about the